Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. I'm a banker at Scott Banks, and this is my first year working here. Here at Scott Bank, we try to meet the needs of every one of our customers. And so if we get a signature from one of their parents, even an elementary school student can open an account with us. And because we work reception as new recruits, we've been dealing with customers of all ages and of all walks of life. Whew. Christmas was a few weeks ago, so a lot of kids have been coming in to open new accounts. It's good that they're saving up all of the money they got as gifts. This is such a drag. I'm a banker. Why have I got to deal with children, huh? This shouldn't be my job. Hey, don't say that. They're important customers too, you know. You shouldn't say those things. Oh, look who it is. It's Hiroshi, the loser. You know you've opened the fewest number of accounts and have the lowest sales numbers out of anyone here, right? Unlike you, I've been contributing to the company. You can't talk back to me like that. Hey, that's not nice. And besides, our company's number one priority isn't to open as many accounts or make as many sales as possible. It's to satisfy all of our— Yeah, that's just corporate BS. All anyone cares about is our sales numbers. And you have no right to say something like that until you actually start contributing to the company, loser. But I've been trying to satisfy all of our customers as much as I can. That's why I spend a lot of time on— There's your problem right there. You spend too much time on each customer, on each account. I'm way more of a talented banker than you, so 10 minutes is all I need to make them deposit $10,000. Well, maybe I'm not as efficient as you are, but I want all of my customers to walk out of here satisfied and knowing that they made the right decision. And besides, spending a lot of time on each customer can't be a bad thing. It should be encouraged. This is why you're so useless, you know? If you're a banker, you should be watching the TV show Hanzawa Naoki. What are you even talking about? This is real life, though. We're not in a TV show. You don't understand, do you? I'm not some regular old banker, you know. I'm better than this. Eventually, I'm gonna become one of the country's top bankers. Well, if you ask me, I feel like you're gonna end up becoming a failure. Shut up, you loser! Right now, you're the failure of this office, so you better get back to work and start making some sales. We've got plenty of ATMs coming in and out every day, so it shouldn't be too hard. And while you do that, I'm gonna go take a break and enjoy my lunch. This is my colleague, Mezasuo Uedake. He was influenced by that TV show about bankers he was talking about earlier, and decided to become one himself. But he can be really aggressive with his customers, and he'll stop at nothing to get them to open an account with the bank, and he always looked down on his colleagues. He was talented, and he wanted everybody to know it. But one day— Man, we haven't had a decent customer in a while. I wish someone with a lot of money would come and open an account with us. Hey, you shouldn't talk that way about our customers. We have to treat them all equally. It doesn't matter if they have a lot of money or not. What's important is that— Oh, shut up, man. I have to get my clients to deposit at least another $100,000 by the end of the month. If I don't, then I won't meet my personal goal of having $1 million deposited under my name this month. So I have to get a rich customer to— excuse me. Could I open a new account with you guys? Oh, hello, sir. Yes, you definitely can. As the top banker of this institution, nay, of this country, I will guide you through all of the steps. My grandson loves eating sweet stuff, and I want to make sure he has enough money to buy as many snacks as he wants. So I want to deposit a set amount every month. Just a few $100. Nothing special. What? That's all you're going to deposit into your new account? I can't believe this! Huh? Did I say something weird? I don't get it. You just said that you're only going to deposit a few $100 every month. That's barely anything. I'd be really disappointed if you were my grandfather. I'd want him to leave me more money. Grandpa? I think we should go home. I can buy snacks on my own. But all I want is to make you happy. I want to help you buy your favorite snacks, you know? Like those small chocolate-flavored snacks you always buy. And the other day, you won a small toy with a snack, didn't you? You seemed really happy when you won it. That's your favorite snack? You're such a baby. That's super embarrassing. Let's go home, Grandpa. Oh, I love that snack too. It's delicious, isn't it? I can never stop myself from buying some on my way home from work. Oh, you like them too? Well, my son is absolutely in love with them, and I always buy them for him. That's an amazing story, sir. Man, now that you brought it up, I'm starting to crave some. I'm getting super hungry. Man, I'm jealous of you, kiddo. You got a great grandpa. Huh? I didn't have a grandfather that opened a bank account for me just so I could buy more snacks, so I'm super jealous of you. Well, I'm 10 already, so I have a bit of my own money. And I can buy them myself if I wanted to. It doesn't matter how old you are. You're his grandson, and you're always going to have a special place in his heart because of that. That's why he wants to help you out and make you happy, you know? That's embarrassing, though! Alright then. Could you show me how I can open an account here? I'd like for you to take me through the steps. Of course. I can take you through the process over here. Firstly, I should tell you about how the monthly deposit system works and how to use it responsibly. This is ridiculous. I can't believe you're wasting your time on these losers that are only going to deposit a few $100 every month. But more importantly, hey, ma'am! Are you worried about what your future holds? After all, no one knows what's gonna happen, am I right?
Well, yeah, I guess.
And you must be concerned about your pension fund. You might not be able to receive it in full, and utility bills have been rising recently. Inflation probably has taken a heavy toll on you and your family.
You're right.
But that's where I come in. I can resolve all of your issues today. I have just the right depositing plan for you.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not really following.
Oh, don't worry. Just leave it up to me. You can trust me. I'll just prepare all of the necessary documents. So could you just write your signature on it to make the deal official?
Sure thing.
Alright, there we go. It's that easy. Now she's committed to depositing thousands of dollars into her account every month. And so, while I was out here trying to introduce the best products and plans for my customers, Uedake was aggressively trying to get people to sign onto the details that most benefited him. And 2 months later, man, you're too funny, Hiroshi. I wish I had the time to come here every day so I could talk to you more. Yeah, I love hearing all of your great stories too, but I'm working right now, so let's keep the chatting to a minimum if we could. You're right. I'm sorry if I'm getting in your way, but you don't have to worry about me anymore. I don't think I'll be able to visit this place as often as before, starting tomorrow. Huh? What do you mean? Are you going to be admitted into a hospital or something? Are you alright? Are you sick? No, I'm doing completely fine. I've never been better, actually. It's just that my son finally has some free time now, so I'm planning on going around the country to eat some good food with him. Oh my god, that sounds so fun! I hope you guys have a great trip. Thank you. By the way, my son told me that he had something he wanted to ask you sometime. Is it alright if I take him here with me the next time I visit you? Yeah, of course. Just tell him that I'll always be there and available for him. Well, that means a lot. Thank you very much, Hiroshi. I'll see you again soon. See you, and have fun, sir. Man, I can't believe you have the patience to deal with that old man. You're just wasting your time by dealing with him. Hey, that's no way to talk about our customers. Remember, our goal is to satisfy every single customer that comes here for our service. And if we want to achieve that goal, then we have to be patient with all of them and treat them with respect. Sure thing. But you're in no position to lecture me, buddy. Have you seen your sales numbers this month? They're abysmal. Well, I can't say that you're wrong. You're way ahead of me in sales. Hate to break it to you, but I'm just more talented than you. Sorry about that, Hiroshi. Whatever. Leave me alone. But I don't get it. Why do all of your customers sign on to the most expensive monthly deposit plan that doesn't even have good interest rates? Well, I'm just a very convincing person. I bet you'll never be able to do what I've done, but you can try. But the plans you sell don't have good interest rates. How does that benefit your customers? I think what you're doing isn't fair. This is why you'll never be like me, Hiroshi. I'm ruthless, unlike you. And that's why I'll eventually become the best banker in the country, like Hanzawa from that TV show. God, last night's episode was so good. Whoa, I haven't watched it yet, so don't spoil it for me. Well, what happens is, Hanzawa's son gets tricked by the manager, and after realizing that, Hanzawa's son apologizes to his father and confronts the manager about it. It was a really intense episode, you know? God, and the acting was so good. I feel tears welling up just thinking about it. Wait, I just said that I haven't seen the episode yet, and you literally spoiled everything for me. Why did you do that? You know people don't like it when others spoil a TV show or a movie for them, right? But Hanzawa tries to get revenge against the manager in his son's name, and he finds out that the manager has been doing a lot of shady stuff behind the company's back. Eventually, he gets the manager to apologize for him for all his illegal deeds, and the final scene is him with his son playing in the park, enjoying the victory that they achieved together. I see. Well, cool story. I'm happy for you. Man, I want to become like Hanzawa so badly. And I have to make sure I get to that $1 million mark this month. That's how I'm gonna climb the ranks. I don't think we should be strictly evaluated by how much money we bring in for the company, though. We have to think about what will make our customers happy. Well, my happiness matters more than the customer's happiness. I'm gonna climb up the ranks, and eventually, I'll become the best banker in the country. That way, I can get a hot wife like Hanzawa and live the dream. You know what? You do you, man. And so, I tried to ignore my stupid colleague and continued to work hard to satisfy everyone that came through our doors. And the next day, God, where's all the rich people in the city, huh? I need them to show up so I can get to that $1 million mark by the end of the month. Hey, Uedake, I think you should stop saying those things during your shift. How would the customers feel when they hear you saying something like that? I doubt they'd feel good about themselves. Shut up! I need to keep on making progress, get promoted, become the best and richest banker in the country, and get a beautiful wife like Hanzawa. How many times do I have to explain this to you? Yeah, whatever. Hello! Thanks for always looking after my grandpa and his money, Mr. Odaira. Oh, you're Mr. Ninomiya's grandson, right? Nice to see you here again. And I should be the one thanking you guys. His stories are always really fun to listen to. I actually wanted to start a new account with this bank as well. My own personal account. I brought a consent form signed by my parents. So is that okay? Your grandpa's only depositing a few $100 every month. So I bet you're only gonna deposit a few dollars every year. I hope that gets you a lot of snacks in the future. You're going to be making dozens of cents in interest with that kind of deposit. I'm talking with Mr. Odaira right now. Could you not interrupt me, please? I'm here to talk to him specifically. Hear that, Hiroshi? He's here to see you. That's great, isn't it? That's really going to help you climb up the sales chart, huh? Stop it, Uedake! I'm sorry, he really shouldn't be saying those things to you. Don't worry, I've dealt with worse. It's really not a problem. The people on the internet are way more vicious and worse than him. What the hell did you just say, you little brat? You think you're so smart, huh? What the hell's your name? Well, I don't know if this name holds any meaning to you, but it's Takahiro Ninomiya. But anyway, could you take me through the steps, Mr. Odaira? Huh? Takahiro Ninomiya? I feel like I've seen that name somewhere before. That's weird. But anyway, I want to deposit all of this money today, but is that alright? I'd just like to get this over with. You brought a suitcase, huh? That's so unnecessary. I bet you only have a few cents in there. How many pennies you got in there, huh? 10? 11? No, there's $1 million in here. Huh? I said there's $1 million in here, and I want to deposit all of this money into my new account today. But is that okay? Wait, hold on. How the hell do you have that much money already at your age? It doesn't make any sense. And besides, your grandfather's poor. Well, my grandparents and parents might not be very wealthy, but I am. I'm not some ordinary kid, you know. I made this money myself. That's funny. You made this money? What are you, some kind of celebrity or something? Wait a minute. You said your name was Takahiro, right? I think that's the same kid that was... No, it can't be. Well, I guess I can just say it now, but I'm a child actor. That's how I made this money. And I played Hanzawa's son in the episode of the show, Hanzawa Naoki, that aired last night. Oh my god. So it is you. I loved your performance last night. Your show's amazing. Well, thank you very much. Anyway, could we get started with the account opening, Mr. Odaira? I don't have all day. Whoa, hold on there, buddy. Wait, I guess I should be calling you Mr. Ninomiya. You shouldn't leave this up to Hiroshi. He's not a good banker. I'll make sure that your money gets safely deposited into your account, so why don't I take things from here? I don't think so. I came here so that Mr. Odaira could handle the process for me. And you said it earlier yourself. You didn't want me as your client because I was still a kid. Well, that was just a simple mistake. And besides, I'm a bigger fan of your show than Hiroshi, so I think I should be the one to open your account. And if I manage to get that $1 million deposited under my name, I'll meet my goal for the month. And most importantly, I want you to introduce me to that beautiful actress that played Hanzawa's wife in the show. I have no idea what you're talking about. Mr. Odaira, can we get this over with, please? I have to go hang out with my grandpa after this. Oh yeah, your grandpa told me yesterday that things were finally settling down for you. I guess he meant that you were done filming for the show. Yeah, I was already done filming a couple of weeks ago, but I had to travel around the country to market the show, and now that the show's over, things are finally back to normal for me. I say that, but things are gonna get really busy again soon, because I have to film another TV show in a couple of weeks. Then we should open your account ASAP, so that you have more time to hang out with your grandpa. Thanks. Is it alright if I introduce you to some of my other actor friends in the future? They're all still kids like me, but many of them want to open their own bank accounts, and I'd like to introduce them to you and your bank. Of course. That would be amazing, actually. Thank you. Alright then. I'll tell Aina and Fuku about this place too. They already have a lot of money they can deposit, so here we go. Damn it. You know what? Who cares about you? You're still just a kid. I don't care about you at all. I don't need you.
Hello, fellas. Is Mr. Uedake here today?
Oh, that's me! I'm Uedake. See? There are people out there that want to deal with me, and me only. I told you, man! So, you're Mr. Uedake, huh? You look like your name is Damedake, not Uedake. Huh? What you're doing is a big no-no, and I'm here to hold you accountable for it. My name is Shirazaki, and I'm from the Consumer Affairs Agency, or CAA for short. I'm here to look into the number of reports we got regarding your affairs here. You're from the CAA? Wait, why are you investigating me? You made a bunch of elderly customers sign on to expensive, low-interest deposit plans that only benefit you and the bank, didn't you? I checked the application forms, and they all had your signature on them. But And I checked in with the families of the elderly people that signed on to these contracts with you, and we found that the handwritten parts of these documents were all written by the same person. This is your handwriting, isn't it? You probably didn't explain what your customers were signing on to, and just made them sign the application form. But Takahiro, I don't think we should stare. Let's go over here where we can talk in peace. Oh, I see that there's some shady stuff on this computer too. I'm gonna go through this PC, if you don't mind, just to see if there's any more evidence in here. No, but you can't! Shut up! You need to unlock this computer now, or else. No, anything but that, please! Well, by the sound of it, it looks like you've committed a lot of fraud thus far, and so I'm going to have to punish you and hold you accountable for that. No! Afterwards, this was what happened to Uedake, who was forcing unsuspecting elderly customers to sign onto expensive, low-interest deposit contracts and ignoring customers who he thought wasn't worth his time. Mr. Shirazaki from the CAA exposed all of the illegal tactics Uedake was employing to trick his clients into signing onto these deals with him, and he was immediately fired by the company. Our bank also ended up receiving a warning from the CAA over this. And thanks to Takahiro, his friends, and all of their money, I was able to climb up the sales ladder and become the #1 salesman in the entire branch. But I'm not going to let that get to my head, and I'm going to keep on working hard to satisfy all of my customers. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.